What's going on, guys? JSGC Football here, back again for another video where today we're going to be covering Everton FC at Goodison Park one final time. So don't forget, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to our channel. That'd be much appreciated. Do leave a thumbs up and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. So welcome to Everton Football Club, formed in 1878, original founding member of the Football League and Premier League. They played here at Goodison Park since 1892. Before that, they played at Anfield, and before that, played on Stanley Park, which is just in front of where I'm staring at. That park separates Everton FC from Liverpool FC. This is Everton's final season at Goodison Park. The stadium is over 132 years old, 132 years of history that disappears in the summer, and it will be turned into housing, I read online. Anyway, we have been in a rush to get here to see and tick Goodison Park off before they move to their new stadium on the Bramley Moore Docks. Today we've managed to make it happen. It's Everton FC against AFC Bournemouth in the FA Cup 4th round, and we cannot wait. We are going to be in the away end, as it was the only way that we could get into the ground to say our goodbyes to such a legendary stadium. So we will be cheering on Bournemouth. They've had a great season under Andoni Iraola, playing some great football in fine form, and should be a really good game. Now, this game did go on general sale, so I've taken this opportunity to nab tickets. The first chance that we've had in months to manage to finally get tickets, and I cannot wait. We'll return the favour and we'll cover Bournemouth at Dean Court, or as its sponsor name, Vitality Stadium, at the next available opportunity, as I do feel like we owe Bournemouth one, so do stay tuned for that at some point, and we promise that we will do this. So this game also did go on general sale in the home end, but I was offered tickets to get in the away end first. I didn't want to take any chances, so it was a good chance here to get into the away end and show what Goodison Park is like from an away perspective too. And speaking of promises, we will be back at some point in the future, hopefully next season, to cover part 2 of the Everton videos, as I do want to go and cover their new stadium as well once they've moved in, see what that's like. I've watched it being built through Everton's construction videos on YouTube, so it would be mint to be able to see that in person and see what it is like. But for now, we focus on the farewell tour of Goodison Park. This could be the last ever FA Cup game at Goodison Park. David Moyes leading the charge in place of Sean Dyche, finding some form, sitting more comfortably above the relegation drop zone now in the Premier League. 3 wins on the spin since David Moyes has been appointed, and they're taking on Bournemouth, who so far have been outstanding. So this game should be a cracker. So let's get on with it. This is Everton FC, and goodbye to legendary Goodison Park. So let's get some aerial shots and have a look at Goodison Park. stadium. Check out this cool club shop too. It's called Everton 1. They do have a second club shop in Liverpool city centre called Everton 2, and they have the address which is based at Liverpool 1 shopping centre, so it reads Everton 2, Liverpool 1. Love it. So, we're going to go and check out the club shop. Aaron wants to go and get his pin badge, so let's go and do it. Decent sized club shop with plenty of selection. £5, certainly not the cheapest pin badge in the world. So Aaron's bought his pin badge from the club shop. Now we've seen the old, I think it's only fitting that we go and see the new. The new stadium is around 2 miles away, which is a 10-minute drive or a 40 to 45 minute walk away from Goodison Park on the docks. Let's go and check it out. Goodison Park, Everton FC. You have been JSGC'd. Wow, very impressive. Some may call it a big Tesco, but to me it's very impressive. The stands are steep to make you feel closer to the action, unlike at the London Stadium with West Ham, who left a brilliant Upton Park with great atmosphere to go to a ground that's simply miles away from the pitch. So the atmosphere should be good. It is a multi-purpose stadium, so sports games are going to be played there. Everton are going to play there, but they're also going to have concerts. They're also been selected for the Euro 2028 in the UK and Ireland, and it is Liverpool's only stadium selected for the European Championships too. Now the stadium's going to have a capacity of 52,888, which is an increase from 39,572 at Goodison Park. The stadium has seen Everton take financial risks and could easily have led to relegation from the Premier League over the last few seasons, but they've avoided that disaster, and they've got the last bit of work to do now this season to ensure that the season debuts in the Premier League, where the money is, more importantly, for the business. It's an exciting project, an exciting stadium, and an exciting move. So let's send the drone up and have a look at the new stadium. footage, and the stadium looks even bigger in person. So thank you, Aaron, for sorting the drone out. So the last bit of the intro, let's talk about Everton. They're a proper club full of local fans and have a huge influence on the local community. Them leaving Goodison Park will have an impact on the local community, but it's that move that helps Everton FC to grow and potentially prosper, and I really hope that it does work out for them. They're a proper club with proper fans. Every Everton fan that I've met, worked with and known have been great people. No matter what stadium they play in, that legacy will not die. It'll be an emotional one, no doubt about it, leaving Goodison Park, but let's give Goodison Park the send-off that it deserves, and let's see this transition from old to new. What a moment, what a game we have. Bring it on. I love that they've built a wall around the stadium and they've got little pillars there representing a castle. Nice theming all along. How cool is that? There's the inside, ready for opening for the start of next season. Cool. Right, we've made it to Liverpool. We're going to go and enjoy the Ship and Meter pub. See how it is in there as we enjoy this game between Everton and AFC Bournemouth.
As you can see, we're on the first beer, so I'm actually on a Pilsner. So this is the Pilsner Urquell, just come under a fiver. But if you like your Pilsner and you like your proper beer, Pilsner Urquell does the job. It's nice to see it on tap. It's not often you see that in this country.
Oh, it's a nice pub in here as well. See why it's highly recommended.
It is, the shipping meter. But that is a solid 10.5 out of 10.
Decent.
I do like a good Pilsner.
Good. And good pricing, I think, for Liverpool city centre.
Yeah, it's not bad. We said just under a fiver.
Yeah. Shipping meter.
Loads of bustling in Liverpool.
Decent stuff. And then just opposite, we've got the Excelsior. It's again a very highly rated pub. So let's go and check it out. On a rum and coke, or on a Guinness.
So that comes to under a fiver for each.
I reckon so, yeah.
That's one at all. Nice head, decent pint, 7 out of 10.
Good stuff. We've made it to one of the away designated pubs, the Arkles near Anfield. That's where they send the away fans, so let's check it out. There's Anfield. Aaron's on his just over £6 a pint San Miguel. How does it taste?
So this one's come under just under £6 a pint.
Oh, just under. I thought it was just over. No, fair enough. Fair enough.
So it's come to 17.60
for 3
yeah,
pints.
17.60.
Okay.
So as you can see, what on the plastic, it's not in glass anymore.
Oh, and it's going up in price.
Yeah. So what's going on? So on the San Miguel, because it's not a bad lager. I'm not a massive lager fan. How does it taste?
You're not a massive lager fan?
No.
Why have you ordered it?
Why? It's one of those, because it's not a bad pint. I think it's a solid 6 out of 10. It's not bad.
Fair enough.
But if it's in glass, I think it'd be better.
And it is a Green King pub.
Oh, right, say no more. You should have told me that.
Selections are limited.
Me.
The options were there's a Weatherspoons that will allow fans in, but I imagine it'll be quite busy as we get nearer to kick-off on the main road near Goodison Park. So I've taken us to here instead because it is one of the away designated pubs. Again, plastic cup. I've got a dark fruit. But it's not a bad pint. Yeah, it's not bad. I'd probably get a 7 out of 10. To the game through Stanley Park. We don't want that one today. So there's Anfield. We scan across Stanley Park, and that's where we're heading to Goodison. 2 strong teams as well, 2 informed teams. Should be a really good game, and I'm sure both sides are going to fancy win today. Cup run, you're only 2 wins away from Wembley. And that's what you've got to be thinking about. That's what's on the line here. Bournemouth have looked really good so far this season, so I think Bournemouth win today. I think it's going to be a close one. I'm going to go 3-2 to Bournemouth. I can't rule out Everton doing something though. What do you reckon? This could even be extra time and penalties, no replay.
I think 2-1 Everton. I think Everton do it. I think it'll be a very close game. I think it'll be a very good game. Both teams are strong, but I think Everton will want it more today. I think 2-1 Everton for me.
Fair enough. Angling Bournemouth take the game. We'll see.
And there she is. Little club shop.
Nice little bit of memorabilia. Paper tickets. Kingston Press cider.
How does it taste?
Wild berries.
If you like fruit cider, it's not that bad at all. I think it's a solid 7 out of 10. It hits the spot, but it's not bad at all.
It's a tight concourse. There's not a lot of selection.
No.
No burgers on. I don't think there's any hot dogs on.
I think we'll regret not getting the burger man.
Maybe.
But for this, I think it's a solid 7 out of 10. I like cider, I like fruit cider, and this hits the spot.
Wooden seats.
Wooden seats.
Opinion of the ground.
I absolutely love it. It's so old-fashioned, so traditional. Just gotta love it. But I can see why Everton are moving. It's a little bit out of date, but I love the character of the ground. For me, it's what football's all about. I love Goodison Park.
Love it. Out of 10.
For me, 10 out of 10.
It's given it, I've said a normal time of 5 out of 10 with the facilities, but 10 out of 10 with all the character.
Vibes.
Old-fashioned Burnley away end. With the Bournemouth fans in top voice. Real old-fashioned ground. Love it. Steak pie. There were no burger. I wanted a burger, but here we are. Paul Hollywood wouldn't like this. It's a bit of a soggy bottom.
Just in front of the shade there. So we've got a soggy bottom, that's disappointing.
It's alright. 5 out of 10. I think food and drink.
Yeah.
Drinks weren't bad. Pies, not great selection.
Yeah.
It's 6 out of 10, food and drink. And I mean generous, but 6 out of 10.
What we will do, I'll try and get a hot dog or something different at half time. We'll see if we can bring that score up, but at this point started Goodison Park so far for the food and drink.
It's a proper way in, I love it. Absolutely. Silence! Not a lot going on first 15-20 minutes here. Flat atmosphere, very flat game. 0-0. We're 20 minutes in, there's not been any shots of there was a corner, that's the first corner of the game, there's nothing that's happened. I did take my opportunity to stamp Goodison Park with a JSGC sticker though. And dive for Everton with the first opportunity, a good save from Kepa. First opportunity of the game, 21 minutes in, still 0-0. Aaron's that entertained by this game. He's having a good study of the programme. No VAR on the penalty. I get some content. Come on. Please don't miss. I think gets a hand to it, but it's 1-0 Bournemouth. Come on.
We've kind of had the goal. Just shout about.
30 football. Can we get that food and drink rating up?
So this is a bit more like it. So this is £6.30. So it's a hot dog. But as you can see, you got fried onion and tomato ketchup. It's a foot long. How does it taste? A lot nicer than the pie. For me, it's a solid 8 out of 10. That's all I like it.
Do I need to upgrade the score then to a 6.5 out of 10 for overall food and drink?
For me, what makes it is the fried onion.
Yeah, very good.
Bournemouth go very close to making it 2-0. Good save from Pickford. Corner for Bournemouth. Easily dealt with there by Everton. Looks like it's going to go in 1-0 Bournemouth at half time. And then, right on half time, 2-0 Bournemouth. What happened there?
So it's like a ricochet, it's going to take a calamity at the back of Everton there. They just moved over the line.
Scrappy goal.
Scrappy goal, so you see full season. But they're complaining they've made a long journey and it's 2-0 Bournemouth.
Everton with nothing. Half time then. Bournemouth lead by 2 goals to 0, and Bournemouth, to me, fully deserves to be 2-0 ahead. Everton not at the racing. It's a one-way tie this at the moment, and Everton have got a lot to do in the second half. But Bournemouth, well deserved their 2-0 lead. They're the better team, creating opportunities, making things happen. Continues like this, could be 3 or 4 going into the second half. Everton need to respond. In terms of the atmosphere, a bit flat at the moment. Maybe it doesn't help that it's 2-0 to AFC Bournemouth. And looking at this moment in time at half time, this might well be the last ever FA Cup game at Goodison Park. We'll see. See you for the second half. So close to killing this off.
If you love Bournemouth, lie down. If you love Bournemouth, lie down. If you love Bournemouth, lie down. We'll keep the red flag flying high. Team called 2 and league. We'll keep the red flag flying high.
There we go. Everton, I think at the woodwork 3, maybe even 4 times, but it wasn't enough. Bournemouth win this game 2-0, and they're through to the FA Cup 5th round. So congratulations to AFC Bournemouth. For Everton, it is a bit of history that we witness here today, as it is their last ever FA Cup game at Goodison Park. As they bid and go out of the competition, and Bournemouth go through 2-0. So best of luck to Bournemouth for the rest of the campaign, including in the FA Cup, and best of luck to Everton for the remainder of their Premier League campaign. But there's Goodison Park in all of its glory with all the lights on as we bid farewell.
Quick pint of reflection. How was it?
Agree. Pint of reflection. Cheers.
How was your Stella?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad at all. Solid 6 out of 10.
Not great then. Weatherspoon's pint. What did you think of the game?
So for the game, I thought Bournemouth were the worthy winners.
Better team.
I thought it was a better team on the day because it could have been worse for Everton.
Particularly in that first half, they were bad in the first half.
Yeah.
What about Goodison Park? How was your experience?
I really enjoyed it, but I was surprised at the atmosphere. I thought it was very, very, very flat.
I don't know if that's a normal thing for the league games or whether it's just a cup game, so
Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting Everton to be more up for it. I was expecting to be a lot noisier than what I was expecting a lot more noise. Especially when they went 2-0 down, I was expecting Everton fans to get behind the team to try and raise it up, try and support the team and try and make it noises and intimidate it as it could be. Because you've got the whole ground, you've got the acoustics to do it as well.
But it was flat.
Well, it's a little bit flat because I don't know if that's normal. Hopefully it isn't. So that's no reflection on Everton at all.
And out they go.
So now the goes because that's the last ever cup game for Everton at Goodison Park. So it's quite a little bit of a sad fact. But I do wish both teams the best of luck for the rest of the season because I've been privileged to witness Goodison Park. We've waited a very long time to do this away day.
I want to have a crack next season at the new stadium.
It is. It's been interesting seeing what the new ground holds for Everton. We can see why they need a new ground, but for me, I love the touch of the wooden seats.
Wooden seats. Love it.
I didn't know it's still wooden seats, but there we are, the wooden seats.
We survived and made it to the next day. Privileged to witness Goodison Park before it does leave. And as I mentioned on the video before, wishing Everton the best of luck for the rest of their Premier League campaign. And we're wishing AFC Bournemouth the best of luck on their Premier League campaign and also their FA Cup journey. So, to rate our experience for Goodison Park with Everton v Bournemouth in the FA Cup, in terms of food and drink, we've agreed to give it a 6.5 out of 10. In terms of value for money, I was a bit disappointed by the pricing of this game because £35 we paid for the match ticket, and that was the match ticket price set for this cup tie. It annoys me that an FA Cup tie, which is going to see some rotation in place from both sides, is priced at a higher price set than what it would be if it was a Premier League game. So this game in the Premier League would be £30, where the price cap is, yet this FA Cup with rotation in place is more expensive. I don't know if that's just Everton trying to milk the last bit of money out of Goodison Park and their farewell tour, or whether that's just their general cup pricing, but here we are. So I thought £35 was a little excessive for this game compared with if you're in the away end at a Premier League game where it's a cheaper price, which to me, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So in terms of the pricing, it was a good game of football. Two good sides. Bournemouth to me were the better team and deserved to go through. I'm not happy about the £35 price tag, so I think I'm just going to score that a 4 out of 10. And then finally, in terms of the atmosphere, I have a feeling that there's a lot of neutrals and there's a lot of people who aren't regular season ticket holders at Goodison Park, which is going to affect the atmosphere. You have one of the big boys where Everton may be one of the underdogs. Everyone's going to be well up for the cup tie. Maybe that would generate a better atmosphere than what we saw yesterday. But I did think the Bournemouth fans who did travel, and fair credit to every single one of them, you have my respect in doing that. I thought they made some tremendous noise with how the stadium's built and how the roof is. I can imagine the noise from the Bournemouth fans that's made, because at the back of the away end they were making some very good noise. I imagine as that travels across the stadium it probably gets lost and it looks like the atmosphere wasn't really there. So for me, the atmosphere was flat. I think I'm going to score that just a 5 out of 10 as well, taking the overall score for Everton for this game up to 15.5 out of 30, scoring just over 5 out of 10. And going off that score, I can see why Everton are choosing to modernise, why they are moving to a new ground. But We love tradition, we love character, and we love history here on the JSGC Football channel. And Goodison Park will be missed, but I am looking forward to Everton making their move to their new stadium on the Bramley Moore Docks, and I am looking forward to, hopefully, fingers crossed, being able to get some tickets for an Everton game next season to check out that new stadium and seeing how it compare with Goodison Park and what the experience is like. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this to me is very much part one, and we'll have part two hopefully out next season, checking out the new stadium. But a big thank you to everybody for tuning in, for watching the video and leaving a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Don't forget to go and check out our social media links, which you can find in the description, and we'll see you all next time for the next football vlog. So we've been JSGC Football. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, everybody. Peace. Ciao for now.